Hey, this is John with realestategpts.com, and in this demo, I'm going to show you how to do a BRRRR analysis. That's buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and possibly repeat if you want to do it all again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the Start button on the Deal Analyzer, and we'll get going from there. Property is an upper lower duplex with 3 beds, 1 bath on the lower unit, and an upper unit that is 2 beds and 1 bath. I believe the whole building is approximately 1,800 to 2,000 square feet. Currently, it's going to need a heavy rehab to finish out. I need to determine my offer price for this deal, but I'm thinking I'm going to need to be $90,000 or less on my offer, and it'll be a cash offer. And my expected down payment is going to depend on how much cash I'm going to need to put into the deal based on my financing that I'm going to be using. I'm going to finance this initially using a hard money loan. It'll be 2 points paid up front and 12% interest during the rehab phase of this project, which I expect to take 6 months. I'm expecting a rehab budget of $75,000, and it's going to take 4 months to complete. My exit strategy is a BRRRR deal. I'm expecting a gross market rent of $2,200 per month. Insurance on the property, gross of about $900 a year. Utilities, let's say, $50, $50 a month. A management fee of 10%, and we'll do a vacancy of 5%. I don't have the taxes in front of me. When I refinance this property to pay off the hard money loan, I'm expecting a 6.5% interest rate that will be financed 75% of ARV, and it'll be a 25-year amortization with a 3-year term. And I'm expecting that the hard money lender will give me an initial loan of up to 70% of the after repair value. I believe the after repair value to be $210,000. Okay, now the analysis is done and we get an overview of our assumptions, and then it moves into the stabilized performance of this property based on those assumptions after we do the refinance. And what makes a deal a BRRRR deal is how effectively you're able to pull cash back out of the deal to use for the next project. And so the next section we get out here is an analysis of that. We can see if we buy the property at this purchase price, how much cash will we have to leave in the deal, or how much cash will we get back when the deal is over so that we can actually repeat things. Finally, the last piece of this is what is our max allowable offer that we can make for this property. And what we get here is actually a range because it's going to come down to the particular investor and what they're willing to leave in the property for this BRRRR deal. So we actually get a range of options here depending on your particular needs, your particular capital availability, and how much money you're okay leaving in the deal. And so that'll come down to your own preferences, but this tool is going to be able to allow you to look at those different options to find the one that works for you that you're comfortable with. And so you can go up or down. Maybe you're okay leaving 15,000 in, but you definitely can't leave in 25,000. And so that's what this tool is going to put together for you and allow you to figure out what your maximum allowable offer to hit your target returns when looking at BRRRR deals. That is the BRRRR deal analysis using the Deal Analyzer GPT. If you don't already have access or you want to access the full suite of GPT tools, head over to www.realestategpts.com.